Okay, I think we're live. Doing this a little bit differently this week. Uh, see if I did this right. Did I not do this right again? No, it's working. Okay, cool. I see that on there, so I'm going to click on this myself and see what happens. Whoa. Okay, cool. Just looks a little different on my side. Need to take care of a couple of things first. Start chatting away. Okay, I did not do this right. Okay, this is. I got this a little backwards, I guess. I figured it would be able to just send out an invite. I gotta punch in some stuff. Figures. Oh, damn it. There's got to be an easier way to do this crap. Man. Off to a fantastic start, folks. I love it. I'm trying to get a friend on here, so let's see if this works. There it is. There we go. Hey.
Can you hear me, man?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what it was with this hangout. Usually I just go through the regular Yahoo YouTube chat for it, but I wanted to try doing it like this. And once I entered your entire email, then it said, "Oh, here's your contacts."
That's stupid. I should have just gave it to you right off the bat.
I know. And I even tried, it said even enter in the person's name, and I entered your name, and it was still like, who?
Did you try Fall Bear?
Yeah.
That's not have my name in it.
Yeah, that was actually my first thing I did.
I usually go with that as my pen name.
Fucking technology, man, pisses me off. Anyway, welcome everybody to the P.S.I. live stream. Today, July 2nd, 2018. Today we have a special guest with us today. It's part of the P.S.I. crew, the one and only Steven.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's it going?
Well, just doing some cleaning while I'm talking.
That sounds good. Adjust my volume here. Yeah. It's actually nice to have somebody here. I think like the last one I was just talking to the camera for like 30 minutes. Lost a little bit of my sanity though. What was left of it, I don't know.
I'm gonna go grab my headphones real quick so I could just talk to you and mute myself whenever I need to.
All right, that works. Oh, shit balls.
All right, can you hear me just fine?
Perfect. Sounds great.
All right. I put my headphones on and everything, so
I probably should have tweeted this stuff out earlier, but now I'm just getting around to it.
Okay. That should be one of the first things you do whenever you're about to do a live stream.
I know, but I was eating.
Okay.
I don't like to admit it, but
so you don't eat and tweet at the same time.
Exactly. Eat and tweet, dude. I like the sound of that.
Yep.
And we have a new Twitter follower this week, Muhammad Usama.
Oh,
thank you for following us, Muhammad Usama. Usama, USAM. Yeah, I'm probably
Usma.
I'm probably butchering it. I don't care. Actually, I do care. I care about everybody.
Yeah, just spell it out to me, man.
It was like USAMA. So like Usama.
Usma.
Whatever. Well, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that that I made a Twitter page for our group.
Okay, give me 1 second. Mom's calling for me.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Hear perfectly.
It's still good. Yeah, that was my mom.
It's all right.
Just trying to get a little bit cleaned and in the house for a little bit while I'm helping out with this. So what you want to talk about, since usually cryptozoology?
Well, I mean, usually what I like to do is just kind of shoot the shit on here for like a little bit, talk about any kind of news stories I find. And I found one that I think you would actually like. I know it's not too much about paranormal stuff, but it's got that little slice of it in there. And what it is it's a leak for Fallout 76. I'll put the link in the chat here. And it turns out that the Mothman has been spotted in Fallout 76.
Oh, I already knew about that. It's on the very. It's at the very intro.
Yeah, it's
the E3 thing.
It's actually pretty cool that that they actually put something like that in there. I mean, dealing with West Virginia and everything.
Oh yeah. What I would love to see is like if they do more Midwestern or more Western areas. I would love to see another New Vegas coming out. I would love to see that, like a continuation of like what happens if you let either California win or if you let Caesar's army win. Mm-hmm. Like that would be something cool. I would love to see.
But I wonder how is this going to play a role in the game itself? I mean, the whole idea of Mothman being in West Virginia is because of the Silver Bridge collapse outside of Point Pleasant. And,
well, I'm sure there's some type of mythos in it, and then they're also going to add lore for the game of why it's there.
Yeah, I mean, is it just going to be an Easter egg that maybe you look up in the sky and you see them flying around, or it's actually maybe the Easter egg will tell you something that's about to happen to you?
Well, all I know is that you can find a magazine and sometimes it will activate the stuff. But what's really neat about it, though, is that it could be something similar to these like bee creatures from New Vegas. I can't remember what they're called, but they were actually created by through genetics, mm-hmm. And these things were massive. Like they were the size of a human being, or a small child, or a large child. And they were supposed to be sterile and not being able to like fly out of the big MT, which is supposed to be like the where they're grown and created at. If anybody has ever played the Fallout New Vegas,
Yeah.
and so it might be a genetic mesh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be like a human moth hybrid, and they got the idea from the legends.
I mean, on that too. I mean, but it's like every time you see the moth in there, it's supposed to be, you know, some kind of omen that something bad's going to happen. And already in the game itself, you can already nuke your friends and all the stuff that they make. Maybe it's like maybe he'll be like a warning saying something bad's going to happen to you.
Well, it's going to have multiple servers, so you could actually run into other players, and they can build a base right into your world. And it's going to be kind of similar to what I would say.
So it's kind of like Minecraft on another level.
No, I would say kind of like Ark, where you're allowed to build on top of it. You're not allowed to mine everything up.
Okay. So probably a lot of spurgs too.
Yep. And since there's going to be power armor and stuff like that, I'm wondering if it's like set on the server where, you know, if you're like a level, let's say 10 on one server, and if you go to another server, and you did, like, is there going to be a transfer system, or are you that one character kind of similar to that of what's that game called? DayZ, where you can actually transfer your character to place to place.
Yeah.
That would be something neat to see. Like, if you're actually able to go to place and just join somebody's group and then end up having it on your own private server type of stuff. That's like, I'm really excited for this. Like, I really can't wait. Like, I've been excited. I've been waiting for this long just for an MMO like this.
I think it's actually pretty cool because it's like I know it's not really planned out or anything, but like just the idea is that Fallout 4 took place in Boston. That was like
near your home.
Yeah, right, like near my old stomping ground. And now we have West Virginia, which is right next to us. And I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's near my stomping ground, which is pretty neat. But I wish they would done something for Ohio, because there's a lot of myths and stuff like that in Ohio. Like, we have frog people. We got the tall orange-eyed man.
Oh yeah, dude, we got like melon heads. Oh
yeah,
my god,
dude, we got
people talking about melon heads. and for anybody watching this later, melon heads are not a type of cryptid, but it's kind of like an urban legend in Cincinnati. There's a medical condition. I really got to get this shit together sometimes. But there is a medical condition where your head will swell as a child, and you could still live, but it gets pretty big. And these people were part of circus folk, and eventually, from what the legend says, is that they left the circus or carnival or something in Cincinnati, and they ended up living in the woods and inbreeding a lot. And there's just like this secret group of inbred giant headed people called the melon people.
I don't even know if that's true, but you know,
it's pretty freaky.
There's also the Bessie.
The what?
Bessie. It's a legend. It's like the legend of Lake Erie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Nessie, but ours is in Lake Erie. So honestly, from all the toxic waste and stuff, it's probably a real thing that got mutated, like from The Simpsons.
Oh, and another thing is that this medical condition was actually rampant like back in the old days, like the 1800s. So that way people thought, they were like abominations.
Elephantitis.
Yeah, kind of like that. Here's the wiki on it.
Well, don't really show it to me because right now I'm still just cleaning.
Oh,
so I'm
no.
just.
Oh, I just yeah, for the chat.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see. It says the Melonheads of Michigan are said to reside around Felt Mansion.
Michigan.
Oh, they let's see. They have a legend in Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut.
Ah.
Because if I remember right, the reason why in Connecticut was from not the Puritans, but from the Pilgrims, like back then.
Yeah, I've been putting my work schedule on the fridge so I can remember it.
There's a medical condition like an actual name for it. I can't seem to find it.
Like I said before, it sounds like like some type of elephantitis, or it's just.
Oh, here goes. In Ohio, the Melonhead stories of Ohio are primarily associated with the Cleveland suburb of Kirtland. According to local lore, the Melonheads were originally orphans under the watch of a mysterious figure known as Dr. Crow. Crow is said to have performed unusual experiments on the children, who developed large, hairless heads and malformed bodies. Some accounts claim that the children were already suffering, there it is, from hydrocephalus, and that Crow injected even more fluid into their brains.
Oh, that's lovely. Let's call those kids that already have having like physical problems like that, and make them go crazy.
And this hydrocephalus is a condition where the accumulation of cerebral, and I can't talk today, basically fluid on the brain.
Oh,
okay. It builds up a lot of pressure inside the skull.
So in other words, it's kind of like your ego.
Yes, it is. Ah!
I feel bad for the people who probably just signed in or are going to watch this later.
I do too.
And here, I thought this was going to be a serious conversation with some sarcasm.
Ooh, that's sad.
What?
It says here, eventually the legend continued. The children were killed by Crow. He burned down the orphanage and retreated into the surrounding forest, to supposedly feed on babies.
Ah, that's...
What the fuck? Legend holds that the Melonheads may be sighted along Windsire Road in Kirtland. The Melonhead legend has been popularized by the internet. I do remember reading that this was more about Cincinnati to Cleveland.
Only in Cleveland.
Oh,
where one side is nice and everything else just goes to trash.
Now in Connecticut, it's actually the story I remember. It says that the Melonheads are descendants of a colonial era family who were banished because they practiced witchcraft because they had gigantic freaking heads.
Put water down. Mom, I'm in the middle of a live stream, please. I'm in the middle of a live stream.
Hi!
Shaun says hi. I'm trying to do some cleaning. It's like very hard for me to breathe.
Oh, that's cool. If you want, you can like pop off. It's cool.
Oh no, dude, it's fine. Like this is what I was originally planning on doing, was just cleaning. But if it's also helping out with the live stream, I don't mind. I just don't plan on doing this too often.
Oh yeah.
That's also another reason why I will never show my face, because I don't want my face be showing too much.
Have you seen my face?
Yeah, I know. They can only handle so much ugly.
I think you'll be okay sometimes. Or I could do this.
Yeah, but I like to. Like, I keep my phone in my pocket and I talk to you. So that's pointless.
Really? That's pretty good. Like it sounds like it's like right in front of your face.
Oh, that's because I have my headphones. I have my The mic's made into it.
Cool.
Yep. Skull candy, the best type to go through.
I don't think we could do paid advertisements on this.
It's a free advertisement. I've been using
Skull candy sucks anyway.
Really?
I think it does.
I love skull candy. I use them since I
Give
was a
me
teenager.
my good old Sonny. We're not using brand names here. Any day of the week. Best thumbnail ever. But what's funny about the 76 Easter egg is that now, going full circle, that there have been Mothman sightings in Chicago as of late.
I figured.
But no one knows why. But people will argue it's either they're seeing the Mothman or they're choosing to see the Mothman due to larger owls in the sky or other flying humanoids, which those things are just freaky to begin with.
Well, the owl part could be actually skinwalkers.
Yeah, those flying humanoids. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think I froze there for a second. That was weird.
You know, I've read a lot about them.
Mm-hmm.
Skinwalkers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think the Mothman might be one.
He's something.
Well,
what he is.
Well, in most cases, they always show for the information on them, they're amalgamations of whatever they are or chose to form. So they still have to have like a human like feature on them, but they are.
I mean, I know they're humanoid looking and everything, but do you believe that they could possibly be aliens?
What, the skinwalkers?
Yeah, skinwalkers, Mothman, all that stuff. Like, could their origins really not be of this world? Like, they could just really actually be aliens?
Honestly, if anything, they'd probably be a failed test subject. But as for Mothman, it could.
Yeah, because I mean, with Mothman, the way I see it, it's because I mean there's a lot of Men in Black, stories involving him.
Yeah, but as for the skinwalkers, there have been some cases where Men in Black will investigate the area, but it's nothing too big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with like a lot of like Indian culture, I mean, they look at the stars and things like that, so you wonder, what kind like if there is an alien influence on their culture, they just don't realize it.
Technically, they were the first culture that actually said that there's lizard men.
I believe it.
They were. There's a people that were basically known as dragon people, and they were able. They had like human bodies, but heads of lizards.
Kind of like our reptilian overlords, or at least the ones that run YouTube.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Right here, if this live stream gets shut down, you know why. It was the reptilians.
Oh no, Shaun has the twitch.
What? Just my screen a little bit. There we go. Now I'm beautiful again. See, this is like almost behind the scenes of like how we do our podcast. Like we want to start talking about stuff, but then we just kind of just do things.
I think I got all of it.
It's very sad. I'm more organized when I don't have anybody here.
I'm more organized whenever I'm just doing something instead of just sitting there, because I have that weird tendency of falling asleep if I sit there too long. And I can sleep anywhere. I have proof. I fell asleep in the graveyard before.
Do you want to go to the future?
I'd probably fall asleep to that too.
Well, paranormal investigators are claiming that they found a time warp outside of Las Vegas.
Ooh. Are you
Yeah.
sure it's not another little thing to get more people over there?
Yeah, it says here a paranormal investigator claims he found the first time warp right outside of Las Vegas. Joshua Ward, a paranormal researcher.
How does he know if it is a time warp, dude?
Oh, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting to. Oh, okay. It says here this Joshua Warren guy is a paranormal researcher, and he's been on the Travel Channel's Paranormal Paparazzi. That's a show.
I didn't even know there was a thing.
In here, it's like, oh, they just keep belting those things out. Well, I mean, it's a Travel Channel. That's the same one that, well, you know, with the mountain monsters. He said that he watched time slow down 20 microseconds near the interstate outside of the city. He measured how time moves across Nevada, including Area 51, but hadn't found any evidence until now. He quotes, "I think there may be a space-time warp on the edges of the city, but there have been so much man-made technology nearby that it's taken a while to realize what's naturally happening to its surroundings." He also told Fox 5 News in Las Vegas that it's impossible for time to slow unless a black hole approached the Earth or unknown technology was nearby, disrupting the laws of physics. So there may be a time warp because Las Vegas is near Area 51.
Every single time I hear time warp, I keep thinking of that stupid song.
Stupid song.
You remember the "Let's do the time warp again"?
Oh, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know,
we
have that on sale. We have that. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. I like watching it.
Well, you should tell Vic that. She loves the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, actually, her and a couple others. They went out to Marietta, I think, about a year ago. Watched. They had the Rocky Horror Picture Show like in a motel, not a motel, hotel. Like they broadcast the movie. Everybody went dressed up and everything.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really enjoyed that movie. Like, I don't know why, I just really did.
It's awkward, but it's good.
Like, it's that good type of awkward.
Yeah. And plus half the cast is probably what you would find in Las Vegas.
That is true. But the reason why I like that movie so much is because of the fact that it's like, how I understand, they had more fun with it than they actually did trying to make it.
And you got Tim Curry in it.
That's probably why. I love Tim Curry.
Everything he touches is gold. That's a terrible impression.
Yes.
Oh, Rocky.
I loved it whenever he played it, man. Like, I laughed so hard every single time whenever I would watch it.
You know, the new one really isn't that bad at all.
I never saw it yet. I want to. It's just that I just get so lazy about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing is it stays towards it stays toward the source material more.
Yeah. There hasn't there's rumors that they're making a new Animaniacs, so
yeah, 2020.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, and I hope that they can actually go and do what they used to do and bring in like random people and put them on their show.
Talk about fucking time warp, dude. We're like 2 years away from 2020.
I know.
I mean,
where's our hoverboards? I want to fly.
My soda was in frame. Whoops. But yeah, it's like back in the day and shit. People were like, you know, the year 2020. That's when everything's so fucking advanced. Like, dude, I'm driving like an old one right now.
The most advanced thing that we have right now is AI.
I mean, really, these things. But this technology has been at like a standstill for the last 7 years. I mean, really, they haven't improved, or I mean, yeah, you get upgrades or whatever, but it's like these things they're still just glorified laptop phones. I mean, there's like,
I was actually going to say the most advanced thing we've created so far is AI that are allowed to talk to each other.
or how about the one that wants to kill all humans? I like that.
Oh, you mean the one that wants to throw bombs all over the world with filled up with flowers?
Yes. No. The one that really wants to kill everybody. Like they're like, what do you want to do? Kill all humans? It's like I like that one. We can be friends.
Well, here's the thing that's going to end up happening if AI technology. A, it's going to help us all, and everything will be great. B, it will save us and use this as reusable energy, such as from what do you call it? What was that movie?
Terminator.
No, the other one, where everybody thinks that they're
2?
no, they're in the fucking weird ass dream thing. It had Tom Cruise in it.
3?
Had Tom Cruise in it.
Terminator Genesis.
Oh my god, you're fucking killing me. You know what I'm talking about. All you're saying is Terminator. And the only time I think of Terminator is only one person.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Tom Cruise, and he was in the thing, and he based on the anime. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of it because it didn't look very good.
All I know is that the original people that made the movies, Matrix. That's it.
That was not Tom Cruise.
Oh,
that's
which one was it? Whatever.
No, but there's like a dreamlike movie like that with Tom Cruise in it where he's like, I don't know, it's based off of an anime or source of an anime, and it's like you die, but he doesn't die, or
he keeps getting reborn. That one, or well, not reborn, but he keeps on having that
Tom Cruise.
Groundhog effect.
Movies.
You know what I'm talking about? The Groundhog. You remember how in Groundhog Day the one dude kept on repeating his day over and over again? That's why I know what movie you're talking about. That's the same thing that happened to him. He ended up being forced to join the military.
I think I'm thinking of Living on the Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, the one I'm thinking of is probably another one of what's his name's movies.
Is that it? Based on a screenplay. Yeah, that's it. Edge of Tomorrow. The film takes place in a future where Earth is invaded by aliens.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of too. Still on the thing, but okay.
There's a Fallout movie coming out. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good movie, dude. It's not going to be a Fallout.
I know. I was trying to get your hopes up there for a minute, but you.
I saw the thing. I saw the preview of it at the movie theaters. Well, not the preview of it, but the. Yeah.
Fuck movie theaters and their previews now.
Honestly, I have to say this. If you're going to a movie theater, there's like few things you have to do. 1, turn off your phone. 2, shut the hell up. And 3, if you don't like a movie, leave.
No, it's like, dude, like we went and see Deadpool, and I saw it before you did, and usually they like to mix up trailers and shit, dude. Ant-Man and Wasp, Ant-Man and Wasp and Venom. That was it. Like, dude.
Honestly, I think Venom's not going to be that good.
I really hope it's going to be good. Like I mean, it's not finished yet, but it's like everything you saw in that movie. That's like beta.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be approved.
Here's the thing. This is what I want. I want Agent Venom, not Eddie Brock Venom.
Well, we'll see. That's the thing, is that it's Eddie Brock, but he's not part of the Spider-Man universe. He's his own thing, so he can still do Agent Venom.
Here's the thing. He can never be Agent Venom because it was because of Spider-Man.
But but Eddie Brock is still Agent Venom though, because
Eddie Brock was never Agent Venom.
Yeah, it was, dude. He went to Iraq and got his legs blown off.
No, you're thinking of like the actual person that became Agent Venom. Like he ended up becoming the perfect match, and the only time there was ever a perfect match with Venom was not Eddie Brock. I can't think of his name. Like he used to be the bully.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the bully became a superhero because he changed his ways and then ended up joining the military.
He changed his ways because he ain't got no legs. Terrible.
Hang on.
Okay. Changed his ways because he ain't got no legs. Some things. Oh, Lord. I think this devolved pretty quickly. And I really wish I looked better today. Look at that. I wonder if I can mute him myself. Sent everyone profile at Jack mute. Well, until he comes back, I guess I'll just talk to myself for a little bit, which is pretty cool. Now, much people in the chat like I thought I would. But it's still cool. I mean, whatever. Live stream is still growing. Hopefully, it'll grow a little bit better soon. Get some more stuff done around here. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a P.S.I. DVR. That way, if anybody misses it, they can still post and check out all these wonderful links in the side chat. For all these amazing stories. I was talking to the listeners.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
At least the future listeners.
Yeah, every single just one.
Hey, dude, we get a decent amount of views. I mean, it's still new. We're still trying to get on. And what I was trying to say is, like, at least if somebody comes across the live streams, they can at least, like, this chat will actually pop up in the side of when you're watching the video again. I think it's to be a little interactive with it.
Back on September 23rd.
All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to clean my house a little bit. Sorry again. I just
focusing my mind right now.
Yeah. So, what was I about to say?
What happened?
I still got to bring you to see one of my new favorite movies, and that's Jurassic World, the new one.
Yeah.
It has one of my favorite actors in it.
Dinosaurs, motherfucker. Sorry.
I hate you.
Oh, now I remember. I was just about to get in a rant on this because I've been to the movie theaters before. The whole Deadpool situation. I was trying to get to a point. Fucking trailers. The other time I was in the movie theaters, couple movie trailers played, and then one plays. Three of them were like they barely show. They're like a couple of seconds worth of clips, and it goes to watch the full trailer. Go to da-da-da-da.com. I'm like, dude, I'm already sitting in the fucking movie theater. What's the point? Like, seriously, that has to be some ballsy shit to pull. Like, I'm already here. I already paid for my goddamn ticket. I already paid for $20 worth of fucking popcorn and bottles of water. Can't show me the goddamn trailer. Now I have to go home and go on my computer and watch it. Like, that's like the best part about going to movie theaters, seeing trailers.
Yeah. You know what's one thing I have to complain about the new movie, though?
That really gets me mad.
You know what made me kind of mad?
What?
They didn't have enough Jet Goldblum.
What?
Yeah, in the new movie, they didn't have enough Jet Goldblum.
Oh, okay. You kind of crackled out a little bit when you did that.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah. You know how I am about Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He's been one of my favorite actors since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Him and Tim Curry are like those that touch turn to gold. No. I'm not gold.
You are more like bronze.
Actually, I was gonna make that pun, but thank you for doing the same pun I was about to say.
But
at least my rank will still be better than yours.
But I'm more Rust.
Rust is still better.
But I mean, eventually Hollywood has to get this idea through their fucking heads. We have dinosaurs, and they're starting to do mutated, dinosaurs like the.
They need to bring back something that should have been a long time ago. We need street sharks.
No, we need dinosaurs with friggin' guns. Dude, I don't care. I don't even care if Michael Bay did this. If they made a movie,
I hate him so much.
With friggin' Jurassic Park quality, but the dinosaurs had guns and they were shooting people, I would fucking see that in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even care about the plot or the story. It's like, dude, there's dinosaurs with guns.
That sounds like Ark the movie. That does not sound very good.
No, but it has very less spurgs and potatoes in it.
Yeah, but if Michael Bay makes it, it's going to be like robotic dinosaurs that look like the Transformers type of bullshit, explosions and repeating of every single movie.
Yes.
No. Transformers was a terrible movie.
Michael Bay, get on this right now. I want dinosaurs shooting guns and exploding shit.
You dumbass. Let's see here. If anything, I would love to see like a Dinobots movie.
Well, they had Dinobots in the last one, didn't they? Or the one before that. They had Dinobot.
I don't give a fuck about Michael Bay's bullshit.
But that's the thing. He looks exactly like the Jurassic Park T-Rex if it was like covered in fucking chrome.
And with ears.
Yeah. I thought those were horns.
They look like ears to me.
Yeah.
But honestly, I do love the design of the Transformers. They look awesome. I love how they transform.
I did hear that. I think they are rebooting Transformers again.
All right, cool. But I love, don't get me wrong, I do love Transformers. Not the movie, not the Michael Bay movie. But I grew up watching Transformers and Beast Wars. I would love to see a Beast Wars.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, fuck you, dude. It would be amazing.
I don't know, because it's like that was all prehistoric stuff, and they have to throw humans into it. So it's like they're like, oh, they're prehistoric, but no, it's modern day.
Why involve humans on something that could be cool? All they have
or it's gonna be like fucking Rampage, but it's like the girl that just has a robot.
That pisses me off. That's the one thing that really does piss me off. If you're gonna call it Rampage, then bring in Rampage characters.
They did.
No.
They had the gorilla, they had Lizzie the lizard, and they had the Ricky the rat.
They were all supposed to be humans. They originally were humans, and then they were given the shit that's put into them by this evil scientist.
I think that part. Yeah. Well, I mean, splitting hairs. I mean, it really didn't matter. I mean, fuck if they just had a monkey that grew big. I mean that's why the monkey.
Whatever they would eat, special radioactive shit, they would transform into a giant demon with fucking bat wings.
Yeah.
That's what Rampage was about.
It was just breaking buildings and eating people.
Yeah, that's basically it. But I never really got to see the movie, so I can't really complain too much. I kind of do want to see it though.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it has Rock in it, and like he's like a nice person in real life. I know for a fact. A lot of people say
every
it
movie he's in a helicopter or a building that's collapsing.
That or he's some type of hunk that's
listen,
with a fucking scorpion.
Listen. I'm not making this up at all. He has a new movie coming out, I think, at the end of the year or next year, and it's called Skyscraper.
Yeah, it's about him trying to jump to one skyscraper to the next to try to save his family. Yeah, I already know that. They always. I don't understand why. Oh yeah, hang on. Here's something that you rock fans will never have known or probably forgotten and try to.
I don't think there are any rock fans out there.
Look up Doom, the first Doom movie. They're making a new Doom movie.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're gonna try to fix the first one. In the first Doom movie, The Rock plays as I think, captain of the squad. And this is like, I never saw something so fucking terrible in my life until I saw this movie. And like, this makes Michael Bay shit looks amazing. Like, at least, like, Michael Bay tries to shine this turn. This is like a really nasty turn. Like, it plucked.
Yeah. It was during that hype of all the extreme movies back then.
And it also brought in the first-person view. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because they were trying to be just like Doom and be all action-packed.
You know, funny thing is, I don't think it... I can never remember these fucking movies, but there was a movie that did that. Crank did that pretty good sometimes. Like they had that first-person view.
They did it good.
And then there was another movie.
Terrible job with that.
You know, I think like 2 years ago, like the movie was like it was a complete first-person view movie where like all you see is.
Are you talking about that one zombie movie where where like this dude's carrying the camera?
No, it's basically like you're watching through the eyes of this genetically enhanced person, and he's just like running around, beating the shit out of people, jumping around, like falling off and shit.
Hey.
Fuck, now I'm gonna go look it up because I don't know what it is.
Sounds like a YouTube video. Hey. Did you see that thing about Markiplier? How a friend of his died like a little while ago?
No, I don't watch a lot of his stuff anymore.
I thought you still did.
No. And what was this movie? Hardcore Henry. That's it.
It sounds like a porno.
It's an action film and basically, yeah.
You gotta agree. It does sound like a porno.
Yeah, it does. But like, I guess the guy got brought back to life or something from genetics, and then he's just like running around shooting people. But all you see in the movie is, you know, the first person view of his hands doing stuff, and then everything he runs into.
Well, don't get me wrong. It sounds very stupid, but at the same time, cool.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those junky movies. Like yeah, like it's just stupid fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, honestly. So was the first Transformers movie. I'll say that much. Like the first Transformers movie was like that type of fun. Anything after that is just rinse and repeat of the same bullshit over and over again. This is why I hate Michael Bay.
Man, we are totally off topic.
I am so sorry.
Let's listen to the spooky stuff, and it's like,
oh hey, let's talk about movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can probably talk about spooky movies.
Well, there was the Friday the 13th movie that came out a couple years ago.
That sucked.
Yep.
I mean, I kind of I liked what they were trying to get at. They were trying to squeeze the first two movies into one whole picture, because it's like the first 20 minutes was the actual first movie, and then
there's also going to be a remake of the first Halloween movie.
Yeah, and that's going to be it's going to be really weird, because what it's doing, it's totally canceling out. It's retconning every Halloween movie after Halloween 2. So like,
was just
like, yeah. Oh well, dude, Halloween was supposed to be like a different movie every year of different stuff happening.
It was supposed to, but it was like the second one was just terrible. I was really hoping for like something more scarier than, oh hey, people wearing masks and watching this TV show both at the same time causes you to become killers.
Well, that was the whole idea of the Halloween movies. It's to do something different every year for like horror.
Something that would scare me, not
and what
how stupid the movie is.
Well, I was going to say what happened was with the sequel, the first one did so good that they were pressured to at least do a sequel with Michael Myers, and then by then, Carpenter wanted to do his Legacy series, so he finally got a hold of it. But people were so used to Michael Myers by then, they were like, "The fuck is this shit?" And that's why they jumped right back to 4 again.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you want to have Michael Myers to be every
Halloween movie,
then it doesn't make sense. Why call it Halloween? Why not just call it
stab you in the closet, baby?
Why not I don't know, the hack sling slasher or something? Like, call it something else. Wow. Have it like something else entirely. Have like Halloween 3 would have been something completely different, where it's like, instead of a killer, have like some type of something that would actually go around and capturing people and making them do shit, like kill people and other stuff. Like,
you would make a great Halloween horror movie if they made a horror movie about kids getting razor blades in their candy.
There you go. There's something.
Yeah, and it would because it would give you that sense of freaking you out, because it's something that could happen. But there's just like this insane person, maybe some like weirdo working in a candy factory or something, who learned how to manipulate the machines, and he put like shreds of metal like into certain pieces of candy, and then they have
a candy killer.
There you go. Yeah, and the detectives have to like figure out like, what pieces of candy or where they work at, but it's like the dude like gets around and breaks into all these different ones and starts doing shit. And then it's like Halloween night, kids start biting candy in there, and it's like super gory effects of like their faces splitting open,
or it's like they can't stop shit, and like he also puts chemicals in the candy itself to be very addictive. So,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like, they won't stop eating it. Like, they have to keep eating it, even though they just keep cutting themselves.
Probably, or like have some like kind of like a Hansel and Gretel type thing, where it's like there's like an old woman who passes out Halloween candy, and everyone just kind of trusts her, but she's like some kind of homicidal cannibal, and she literally will grab a kid or something and try to murder them and eat them. That'd be pretty cool.
I think they already did a movie like that.
Yeah, they probably did.
Or how about this? Having like that little old lady, but make like whenever she would hand out candy and stuff, kids will keep on going up to her, and then she makes them all nice and fat, and then do the whole Hansel and Gretel thing, where she just ends up taking one of these children, killing them, and then whenever people will investigate the house looks like it's been like abandoned for like 100 years.
Yeah. Or you can go back and find a lot of different slasher movies about anything. They got dentists, janitors, shit like that, holidays. But it's like, I don't think I've ever seen a slasher movie about a pizza man. Like, you figure that.
No, but there's plenty of pornos.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's like they work it up like that. It's like Pizza Man's here, and then it's like Pizza Man takes out a knife and like stabs somebody or something. It's like the Pizza Man. 30 minutes to die.
And you made me lose interest, and I would walk out of the movie theater.
That would be the tagline, though. It would. It comes with extra death on that.
30 minutes or your life is back.
No. That's for something cheesy. That's it. The movie's so cheesy that it comes with extra cheese on the pizza.
So, like, what does he do? Like, whenever he goes up to the door, opens it up, and all of a sudden he pulls out a knife out of the box.
Well, what he does is he basically stalks houses. Like, he has like a GPS and stuff, and he like reads on people's Facebooks, like when certain families are leaving town or something. Then he checks on the houses to see if there's like somebody watching it or somebody home alone. And then he goes up to the door with a fake pizza box. And he's like, "Pizza, hey." Gives the whole, "Oh, you guys order it. What am I going to do?" And then they turn around to do something, and he kind of sneaks into the house, and they think he's actually gone. And then he comes out and stabs them and does whatever. And then he cuts their faces off and throws it on like the pizza. God, I'm morbid.
That's you actually thinking.
I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, I don't think there really is. I'm gonna Google this. God damn it! See if there's a Pizza Man slasher movie.
Oh, I'm sure there's not, but if there is, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, because there's been slasher movies about everything possible. Oh,
is there?
The Pizza Man, 2001.
Oh, there was.
Well, hey, that's 2001. That ain't too bad. That's kind of recent.
Well, it's not recent. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a great tagline. Pizza is not the only thing he delivers.
It still sounds like a porno.
Let's see. It says here, The Pizza Man is a movie so bad the filmmakers couldn't be bothered to finish it. It clocks in about 48 minutes long, credits included. And all I have to say is, thank God. Any longer, I would have to torture myself. It says here, the story goes like this. There's the pizza man who kills people at the end. He has no backstory, and there are no subplots, there are no twists, no turns. There are barely any characters to speak, and it's hard to fathom. And the main couple, bad writing, like people screaming ungrateful biatch. It has a quality of a webcam. Oh, that's great.
There you go, Shaun. You can go watch it now.
Yeah. Well, so technically, it's not a movie. It seems like one of those little budget movies. Like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like these screenshots. Oh, it literally does look like they just used a webcam. I'll have to throw that in there so people to look at it later. So technically, my version's better because I have plot.
That still doesn't make it feel any better, dude.
From what I just looked at, it's a hell of a lot better than what I just looked at. But I remember back in the day, I always wanted to make a horror movie, and I think I've told you this before. I'm not sure, but it's the idea was that it would be this cloaked figure, just walking around, and he would eat or murder children. For some reason, I keep coming back to murdering children. For some reason,
I think you have some type of.
I think I do. I think I have problems.
Oh.
But the idea was that this cloaked figure. Now it wouldn't show him murdering kids or anything, but it's the whole idea of the movie is that this dude is going around killing kids, and this really grizzled detective is trying to figure out who the guy is and how to stop him. But it's in the way my idea thinks in the movie, it's all you see is like, say like there's like a kid in the yard or something, and the dude like walks up to him and he like opens up his thing like this, and then it's the next scene, and the grass is completely red because that's all that's left of the kid.
Remember I think it was what was it, the third Friday the 13th movie where the killer was actually the dad?
I think you're thinking of not Jason Lives, but the one before that, because there was a guy who basically took up the mantle of Jason. Because he had like mental problems.
No, the guy actually was like dressed up as Jason.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Started killing people right after his son was killed, and his son was actually the guy that would go around and say, "Do you want a piece of chocolate?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his that's what I'm talking about. And what was weird is the fact that the guy that ends up killing all these different people, he's actually. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm going through another sabotage.
Huh? Your phone?
In my game that I keep getting sabotaged.
It's like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, in my game, I'm playing the new Jurassic World Evolution game, which came out a little while back, and I bought the expansion pack and everything. And I walked away and I forgot to do some missions, so they just sabotaged me because I didn't do their missions in time.
You know what's funny is that I think Jeepers Creepers had like the perfect idea of what I was getting at for like a villain, because it was like practically this like what I was thinking about.
I hated the Jeepers Creepers. The first one was good. The second one was just fucking terrible. And they made a new one. I ain't even seen it yet.
Oh, dude, that one's actually good because it's actually a prequel to the second one. Yeah, so like you got 1, you got 2, and then 3, but 3 takes place before 2. And then they're supposed to be doing one more to kind of actually explain everything about the monster, because in the third one, its hand got chopped off and buried, and some like old lady had it, and after she touched it, like basically the only way the thing can be killed is if you know what it is or how it was made, and that's why like when it gets chopped up or something, like it regenerates fast and then gets rid of its parts because it doesn't want anybody to have a trace of what it is. But like since this old lady had like a piece of its hand, she fit like it, like when she touched it, she could see things, and I guess like figured out its secret or something. But like a lot of those like film theories and stuff out there go about like it's as old as like Christ or something, like it was around then or something. Because like the third one kind of just deals with its truck, like it's just constantly driving around, and the truck is like invulnerable to like everything.
No, I don't want to incubate that. Damn it.
Yes, you do.
I'm trying to send out 5 raptors. If I put 5 raptors out, I get a lot of viewers, and my thing goes up, my ratings.
Shit, there was something on my mind. What was it? Interesting.
What?
I don't know. I just felt like doing that.
Can you hear me?
It just got really quiet for like a second.
Can you hear me eat?
Kinda. I can hear a spoon in a bowl.
Well, I'm eating right now. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten yet.
That's okay. All right, chat. If you want Steven to suck an egg, press 1 now. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of ones.
Shut up, Shaun.
I'm a terrible person. I can't help this. There's also like I don't know why I think of these things. I mean, I thought of them when I was younger because I had a lot of different essays and stuff to do in classes. And another movie I wanted to try doing is like, of course, it's going to focus around kids again because apparently I have some obsession. I don't know. I just want to see kids more. Well, I mean, you really don't see a lot of horror movies where kids die. I mean, if you do, it's kind of like off screen, kind of like the idea that I had with the mysterious cloak man killing kids, right? I mean, that's like there's like all these kids going to summer camp, but at night, like random kids would die. Like these bugs, like huge bugs would come out, and they would like have these like long feelers, and they would pierce like the kids' heads and lay their eggs in there.
I see you're on kids now.
Yeah. It's like it would like pierce their like break their skull and inject stuff into their head. So
You need to stop.
that way in the morning everything would crack open and these bugs would go everywhere.
Shaun, it's not creeping me out. It's the fact that you're talking about this live,
Yeah.
and people, and I'm sure there's going to be a chance when what's his name going to start tearing into you.
Well, we'll see. That's the idea. It's like
wanting to kill kids.
Listen, kids think they got it so good, but I mean, seriously, if you watch a lot of horror movies, it's always mostly always around older people. I mean, like even in zombie movies, it's like where are the kids? Now, I will give Zombieland props for that one. Zombieland did that one right. I mean, it was probably about like 5 seconds worth, but it was funny.
It was. Remember original? I think it was Night of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead.
I don't think there were any in there either.
No, there was that old black and white one.
No. Oh, no. Wait. I think
There was a little girl that got bitten, and her father.
Oh, that's right. The daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had her locked in the basement. I don't know, but I mean, she was still kind of. I don't know.
No, she ended up turning and bit into him.
Yeah.
And then he killed. She also killed her mother with a.
Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird. I mean, out of all the zombies in the movie, they were just get you and bite you. So she picks up an axe.
Actually, a lot of them were carrying around weapons and shit in the movie. Like they were more rabid than
It was more of that stored memory type thing going on.
Kinda. I see them more as like they got like some type of new version of a rabies.
No,
like
I mean,
like they were very much alive.
No, I meant like like Land of the Dead, where like some of them were playing trumpets and the one dude was like still pumping gas. So it's just like that part of their memory was still safe. So some of them who had stuff in their hand were basically just remembering what they did with it.
I guess. I don't know about that because I wouldn't go too far with that.
Well, I mean, it's all George A. Romero.
Yeah, Romero is a genius when it comes down to zombies, dude. Like he's a fucking master. Like he makes masterpieces with it.
Well, he was.
I'm sure he'll come back one day.
He's dead.
I did a zombie joke.
Oh, she knows. You like that? Shaking my head.
All right, cool. I'm all done with those. You know, my favorite herbivore is the Draco Rex. So fucking awesome. Like, look it up.
Oh, why? Thank you, chat. Awesome.
But
I don't know the chat is lighting up with compliments right now. It's pretty cool. I
thought they were gonna say something like, you know, because I'm playing like a game and
maybe something like Steven is a sod. Oh, chat, that's really rude.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, about an hour went by anyway, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this.
What's the channel called again?
Oh, I'll just go ahead and send you the link for it.
Okay, but what is it called? P.S.I. what?
P.S.I. on the tube, all one word. And with that, I would like to thank everybody now or in the possible future that has watched this video. Go ahead and follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/PSI underscore? No, wait. I did that wrong. I'm getting things wrong again. You can
I don't see any chats going on, man.
Oh, when you get to the main page, it'll say let's see. Let me find here. Down where it says uploads, you'll see it say PSI live stream July 2nd live now.
Okay, I'm watching. Like, I got the video up, but it's loading up.
Oh yeah, because we're still doing the live stream.
Oh, okay. Because I was hoping to see the chat at least.
Yeah. Oh, I think to see the chat in your Hangout, off to the left there should be a couple of buttons.
Okay, I don't see anything.
Well, maybe it's because you're on your phone. Anyway, thank you everybody for past, present, and future watching this, listening to us garble for about an hour. You can follow us on social media, facebook.com/PSI underscore. Oh, God damn it, I did it again. That's the Twitter page. Why? I mean, you can follow us on social media at facebook.com/PSIOH, all one word. You could follow us on our Twitter page, twitter.com/PSI underscore OH. And our Instagram, well, no, I kind of deleted Instagram. So, hello, hey. And then, of course, on our YouTube page, PSI on the tube, all one word. So, thank you all for.
I'm wondering, is Facebook still a thing?
Yeah.
Like, people still use it?
Yeah. I mean, after that whole Zuckerberg thing,
everybody else uses.
Yeah, it's still big.
Huh.
we have at least 1,800 followers.
On MySpace?
Facebook.
I
Where
was
the
talking
hell
about my-
did MySpace come from?
I said, I thought you already ended it. I was like, oh, hey, is MySpace still a thing?
Oh no, MySpace is fucking dead.
Yeah, and I was like, is it still a thing? You're like, yeah, dude, it's still there. It's like, wait, what? It's still a thing? Like, holy shit! It's been dead like, I thought it was dead. Like, it just popped up.
I must have heard you wrong. I thought you said Facebook. I'm like, yeah, of course Facebook is still around. Yeah, MySpace is fucking dead in the ground. They use it now just to promote music or something.
Oh my god, dude!
Fucking MySpace, dude. Fuck.
Piss me off sometimes, dude.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna.
We're no longer live on that because I was like,
no, we are still live. I've not hit the button yet.
I hate you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button now.
Okay.
Okay, we good? What?
I said toodaloo, peoples.
Okay, now I'll push the button because I lied before.